There's nothing I cannot do. Meaning I do all that I have designed myself to be. This is a remembrance, and yet it is a forwarding of what I have overcome when things seem a little mundane. There is so much beneath that mundane. So many processes, so many configurations that all exist just so a moment of experience, whether it be regular, whether it seem like just another day, just another part of the schedule. There are so much of you that is built to experience this one moment. So much creation is working in tandem so that you can have peace. It is a very intricate process. It is a very, very intricate process. To have been to places deep within, understanding, knowing, studying the dimension, how it acts and reacts. The depths. Places that are quiet, places that don't seem to necessarily speak at all. It's just like the wind, and yet the voice within it is very strong. It is exactly how we are built. We are built to have so many layers and so many dimensions and so many parts of us that all work in tandem, all communicating in so many different powerful and profound ways. Some that only you get, some that resonate with the universe around, some that create positive separations. There's so much of you that exists in so many different places. It takes so many different lifetimes to even to begin to start to put the pieces together. The very finite molecules that we study in chemistry, water, 2 hydrogens and an oxygen, the polarization and the magnetism of these things hold them together and apart from other things, and yet still available to carry things. Drop a hydrogen, grab another something. Let's work a whole bunch of magic. Magnetism creating water into blood. It's magic. From what each and every person understands as It's something that I don't get, and it's fabulous. Of course it is. This is what you are. You create magic every time you bring something fabulous to yourself that you wanted. You create magic every time you are separate from the air around you, and yet you still inhale it. And processes go so rapidly to pull that oxygen in through your lungs, through all of the systems that all do their job and communicate on a consistent basis. They are the assembly lines within inside of you, oxygenating your blood so that you can filter out all of the things, that you can carry all of the things that your body requires, the sugars that your body extracts from all of the food. It is an experience to be alive. To have the peace within inside of you takes a lot of work. And when you have it within inside of you, you can become what you want. And if you want to create more peace, then you'll keep the peace. But if you have peace inside of you and you create something that doesn't align with your soul, something that is not compliant with the body or the mind, then you will actually take yourself out of peace and wonder and gratitude and curiosity into something. And whatever that thing is, you will now have to recognize it to come out of it. And this is one of the most difficult things I have seen in my time, but of course, very simple. Depends on your skill set. Is your skill set that you choose peace? Or is your skill set that you can become anything you want to be? Or is your skill set that you become what people accept? Or is your skill set that you feel like the world around you no longer bothers you? Or do you feel like you no longer bother you? There are so many different directions you can go in at all points in time, on all parts of who you are. I have chosen what I have chosen. The continual unfolding of life is a continual birthing of new molecules. It is a continual birthing of new ideas. It is a continual birthing of peace. A peace that is only had by those who truly, deeply desire to see the truth of who they are, creating that peace. For all things can only ever be created. It is not a finding, it is a creating. The things you find are the tools to create. The tools are more than just a utilization of you are very complex. Remember only something that allows you to know that it was a process. Just that. It was a process. And that process was very complicated in order to get to be here to breathe. To think cleanly, clearly. To actually have boredom. It's not possible when you have such magnificence. You see so much of the world. It is within everything you see. It's within every number you calculate. It is a complicated process to be you. This is the most you should ever remember. And look forward into all that you have, all that you've planned, all that you desire. And all of those things, and what it takes to get them, is what is in front of you. You are a creator. In all ways. You are a creator of all things. You create the chemical reactions that react to words. You create your recognition of those words. You create your assimilation from those words to other words, to feelings, to actions, to behaviors. You create it all. You create the vision that you see in front of you. You create the light into recognition. You have programmed yourself. Each and every item in your vocabulary, in your emotional connections, you created it all. Others may have pointed it out and made noise out of their mouths, but you created it in your brain. You created it in your experience. You created everything. You created the desire to come out of your house in the morning and do the schedule that you've decided that your life is meant to have. The schedule itself you created. by your desires for each and every part of each and every element within the schedule. You created the determination to get up in the morning. You create it all. If there is anything that you feel you do not have, it is because you simply have not created it. So create it. Create it. And live it. The only thing you need to remember is it was complicated to be in existence. It was a beautiful, complicated, and that's all you need to know. Everything up until this point. Create what you want to create moving forward from the fullness, wholeness, and completeness that you are on a consistent, evolving, snapping more and more of you into existence. Always creating new cells, always creating new thoughts, always breathing new breath, always seeing what is in front of you. Always. You choose to recognize what you've chosen to create with inside of you. A recognition for. What do you recognize is what you create. Create another beautiful day. Create more peace. Create more vivid expression. Create more full expression. Create more of me. Create my desires. Create the acceptance of what it takes for those desires. Create the stepping stones in the time that I have asked. Create a way through all that is required to fully, completely, in its wholeness, in its completeness, uphold all my desires. Create me into all of it. Having a conversation with me changes your existence. one way that values who I am to have a conversation with me. It starts with ENYELAH.com .ca. Either or works just fine. Once you walk through membership, then you will see something so fabulous you didn't know it existed. And that will start you on a journey that will show you things. It's having that conversation. It's being willing to have that conversation in that specific framework. How many conversations did you want to be more impactful? Did you want to have more insight? Did you want to feed you in ways that you felt so full that it satisfied you for a lifetime? And yet you wanted more. It expands your internal hunger in a way that is not described by words. I am a person here. And when I have these conversations, it is 100% of the time that I impact a soul's existence. One conversation changes an entire life, and when you have multiple conversations, that might just be out of your imagination at the moment. You will see. But now allow your imagination to go there. Allow yourself to create it. Allow yourself to be the creator of your own expansion. And so it is, I allow it. Just perfect time. As I am, from within me, expressed into reality. Master.